Yep, board the ship. And now we're going to equip the Zombie's Bane. And... we're going to put the boomerangs up, I think. I'm going to put the boomerang up on Oster. I'm going to leave one in Ruff's inventory. And have him equip it. Alright, cool. I wonder, what actually is the level of the ocean? I don't actually know that. I think I'm above it. Let me actually... I could probably... let's see... I think it's like 9 or something really low. Let me double check that. Where is the level caps? I don't know, I can't find it. It's not in the list. Roll up, roll up. Yeah, we'll go in and pay. It's fine. But, thankfully we don't have to wait in line. Yes. We're gonna touch it. Little scream. Like, I don't know if you heard that little screaming noise. But let's give him his care package. Get back in where I was on my notes here, off of Google. Okie dokie, and now we just gotta end up down there. Gotta go around and down. And I think there's a mini medal down here too. Yes, there is a mini medal. Come on, up the ladder. There we go. It's in that pot. And now that we're done there, that is our 34th mini medal. So that's the 31st mini medal plus the 3 from Haven. And now we're going to zoom to Emberdale, if it'll let me zoom. Okay, cool. And we're going to sail to the east. And we're going to go over here. Gonna get off on this grassy bit right here. And right here is Greta's Cottage is what it's called. It's this is a spot you're gonna have to remember if you want to do like one of the side quests later in the game, but it's not like plot relevant. So, but I do want to come here because we can get some stuff to pick up. A pretty Betsy. And then upstairs there is a silk robe. We can sell that for money. And let's talk to Greta while we're here. But those are the only two items. The pretty Betsy, by the way, is a stat boosting item. It raises your style. But, and again, Greta is important to a side quest later on. So let's get back on the ship. And now we're going to sail just a little bit over. And we're going to go into the desert. So remember how before I mentioned that like they're not super clear on whether or you're actually going to the past or not, and with the exception of like this scenario right here. The reason that I say that is because when you come into this scenario, they're like, oh, we recognize you. Like they have, like these are the only group of people that you run into that actually passed down what Oster and his group did. And I think that's like a nice touch. Like you don't, like almost always you go and like what you do is lost to the like ravages of time, and in Al Balad you're the honored saviors of the sand. I do need to go back outside and get a world map chest once these scenes are over. I do appreciate that as the game goes on, there's more and more like story and cutscenes and things in the present. Like the first few areas, Ballymolly, Emberdale, and things like that. You go there and like there's no story there. It's just kind of a voyeuristic thing where you're like, let's see how things have changed over the last however long it's been. They actually never identify how long it's been between, like, you know, when you're going back to the past and this up here. Welcome! Yes, we certainly will. So now we're going to raid the place for stuff. There's a couple of things we can grab here. So the certain item that she's talking about is the eye, the ruby eye. They have one, we have one. And you cannot... So that's not a, that's a new law, apparently. The FPS is kind of pooping itself a little bit, getting like 20 FPS. So that probably means it's time to quit recording. But that's okay. Might just be that room. No, still seems to be doing like 20, 25. That's okay. We're just going to real quick grab the stuff that we need to get. Silver tiara, royal garb, and a silk bustier. And we need to... there's a weapon shop here. They don't really sell anything that's worth buying for me, but they do sell the magic shields if you want to pick one up. So you can pick up a magic shield. You can get a full mask if you need one of those. An iron mask, I mean. The item shop is kind of pointless. None of the NPCs really have anything here useful or interesting really to say. There is one NPC I do want to find, though. I think he's outside. There is Dr. Digby's Savior is out here somewhere. I do want to see Dr. Digby's Savior, so we're gonna run around looking for him real fast. I don't think there's anything back here. Just double checking. Where is Dr. Digby? Is he in one of these rooms? It's not that big of a deal, but he is around here somewhere. I'll just kind of poke my head in and see. So we're going to go because the FPS is kind of not doing good. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits for this evening. We're gonna finish up and then I'm gonna call it quits. So let's get out of here. Alright, so there is a seed of agility. Over here somewhere. It seems to be running all right now. It might have just been that area right there. Is that the seed of it? Yeah, there it is. That's the chest right there. I do like that I realize that the trees kind of take a while to load in, but at least the chests don't do that. They're easy to spot from a distance on the world map. Alright, so seed of agility there. So now we need to go to the south where that lone kind of tree was in the past is now an oasis. We want to go there because there is one of those teleportals that we've kind of been unlocking as we go along. Yeah. At least I think I've been unlocking them as we go along. We should have one left. So, let's see. Yep, so we got that one. There's one over here as well. This one's locked. Okay, so I didn't get that one. Or did I? Yeah, I got this one. Okay. It just doesn't appear because I hadn't gone into it before. Cool. Alright, so now we're just going to exit out of the oasis here. Apparently I was wrong. You can buy diamonds here in the present as well at the shop. Well, that's good. That means you don't have to go back to the past. Right, it's the Mercury's bandanas that you can only buy in the past. Yes. So basically, the old city has, been buried under the sand over time. We get a medicinal herb there. And we're gonna go upstairs to collect some free stuff. A dancer's costume and nothing. Well, she must be tired. I love how you can see the roofs of the old houses and stuff in this house. That was that little thing poking out was the roof of the old house that was there. Yeah, that's pretty clever. That's called being a landlord. Not a very popular position to be in these days. Probably rightfully so. So this guy does sell diamonds? Yes, he does. So you can buy diamonds here. At this point, I really only like carrying one per user. One per party member, so as a kind of just in case thing. Let's see, we want to go to mini medal number 32. That gives us a total of 35. Unfortunately, it's going to be a while before we actually get any rewards from the mini medals. You need, I think the lowest reward, the cheapest reward, costs 45 medals, and then from then on, the medals, they give you rewards every five or so It's like 45, 50, 58, something like that. So they come pretty quickly after that, but it takes 45 medals because it's just like so late in the game comparatively. And a Seed of Life, always going to be handy. And in here we have nothing, I think, but I'm going to check anyway. Yep. Save me from my mother. Wait, what? His wife is furious, but we must save him from his mother? Interesting. Okay. And we want to go down into this pot. And we want to grab this. And yes, okay, so we don't have any people to recruit. Alright, cool. I was just double checking something. So we have our yellow fragments. And now we need to go into the Chief's house. And if I remember, like, this is the old Chief's house right here. So this would have been Hadid's parents' room right here. It's phonies, yeah. Alright, so let's go into... Let's check this building first. The Desert Oasis Inn. I don't think there's anything in the inn or in that well, but we're going to, again, just double check. Okay, nothing in here. No NPCs to speak to or anything. I don't need to stay at the inn just yet. We're going to peek down this well. I don't think there's anything in here, but... Yep. Speak to the Elder. And let's see, we got a Seed of Magic. And then the only other item is in the kitchen. It is a pilchard cracker, right? Alright. So let's speak to the Elder. So the most important NPCs here are, of course, the Queen, the Elder here, the boy in the back is one of the Elder's sons, and then he has he has a set of triplets that are up on the roof who are constantly like, we'll be the next, I'm going to be the next Elder, I'm going to be the next Elder, and they're kind of like cowards and stuff, blah blah blah, and that's kind of like the story that's going on here in the future, or in the present, those three up there. But we're done here, we got everything we needed to get, and now we're going to go to... We got to get back on our boat. We got to get back on the boat because we've got to go see the we've got to go to the sail between the south. So we got to go to the south part of the continent here. And then we've got to go back to the past, and then we'll be done with this scenario. Okay, so there is a spot on the southern end of this island where we can get a free monster heart. It is a Chimera heart. If you didn't do any lucky panel and you want to do a monster heart, the Chimera is not a bad one to pick up, because it knows it learns some decently powerful breath attacks, and it also learns Frizzle. So Fire Breath is not great. Let's be clear about that. But it learns, when you master it, it learns Flame Breath, but it also learns Frizzle. And Frizzle is pretty good. So anyway, Chimera Heart. So, not a bad one to get. Let's see. We can't get to the... I'm pretty sure we can't get to the likeness. Let's see. We need to go back to the Shrine. We need to go back to the Shrine of Mysteries because we actually don't have the ruby yet. Okay, that's right. I'm sitting here getting ahead of myself earlier. We didn't actually keep that ruby, but they're going to give us one. We got to go back to the past to kind of get one of them for safekeeping. Yes. And we want to go to... So to trigger this cutscene real quick, we need to go to the banks of the Nihil again. So just over here. See, it's running good now. What the heck, man? Oh! Fight with a Chimera. Let's see, we're gonna do bang. And just attack. So the fiery breath does like 10 points of damage, and the flame breath does like 30. And they teach both. So what you got, Hadid? Let's see. Yes, we have to go there, and because we have to go there and speak to Hadid again. I wish I could have found Digby's. Digby does have a descendant, but apparently I just couldn't find him. Or maybe I'm crazy and he doesn't have a descendant. I don't know. So we speak to Hadid again. And then we got to speak to Digby. Wherever he is. I don't think there's any items here other than the story one. Huh. There he is. Yep, that's the gist of it. Aw, they really do love each other. I feel like Hadid ended up being like the Queen's king or consort or whatever. I feel like they made babies is what I'm saying. Pleasant recollections, huh? I suppose that makes sense, like to split them up, because they know Oster and company is from the future, are from the future. So that means that for however long the pair is separated, you know, like, because like the way time travel would work is, like, you collect something from the past. It basically ceases to exist until you pop up in the future. Oh, okay. Secret entrance, huh? Well, and again, none of the NPCs really have anything to say. It's like they're just rebuilding. Everything's, you know, everything's going on. Give it a shove. And down here we have some treasures. We have a red fragment, which is good. We have a empty pot. There is a mini medal. That's number 33, meaning we have 36. There is a gold bracer and just a little bit of money. So not a whole lot. Just like 200 gold coins. And we are done. On to the next scenario we go, which we're going to do next time. So right now I'm going to actually master I'm going to master my job, my vocation, and I'll do it just outside here. I think it would be more level efficient to do it in I would gain less levels if I did it in the Slime Tree tablet or the Wilburgarn tablet or whatever, but I'm not going to do that. We're just going to real quick, like, just do this, and I'll see you guys next time on Dragon Quest VII, where we're going to, when I come back, I'll have switched to the other class, warrior. Is it warrior or soldier? I think it's warrior in this version.